each place we've been going, we've been trying to make local food, which has resulted in me having a crepe addiction since France. We've ran out of Nutella, so you can't have crepes without Nutella, so pancakes on the menu today. Morning's always got to start the same, and that's coffee. I'm a firm believer that the day shouldn't start until you have 2 cups of coffee. You coming? Come on. Come on. Good boy. So we generally like to get her. Likes his cuddles in the morning. So we generally like to get up early. We set our alarm at 7 o'clock each day. However, it depends on the weather when we actually get up. We'll have a look out, and if it's nice, we will get up. If it isn't, then we'll sleep longer. So Portugal so far has been quite bad for getting up early. The weather's been pretty bad the past week, and it's been raining a lot. And when I say rain, I mean proper rain. It's like gale force winds, storms, and it's crazy. It's so changeable. 1 minute it's sunny, then big storm just suddenly hits. I always say the weather back home in Scotland, it's funny because you can have 4 seasons in one day. However, this has been like 2 seasons, sun, then just rain, but it's been even more drastic. The rain has been really bad. There's been some spots we've had to move from because the wind and the rain was so bad. After breakfast, it's time for the most important part of the day, going a walk. Now, it doesn't matter where we are, we can be at the beach, the city, a lake, a forest, whatever. The objective always remains the same, and that is tire this little man out. Give me Freddy! Give me! This little guy is a bundle of energy, so need some exercise. Success, but brought half the beach back with us. Time to clean up. And that's why it's important to pick the right stop, because where you stay for the night, where you are parked, impacts your day a lot, because it's just nice to have a great start to the day. You can't beat waking up in a nice location, beautiful sunrise, by the beach, on the coast, wherever it may be. A lot of times in the morning we'll stay in the same location, especially if it's somewhere nice and we're enjoying spending time there. Other times it's time to move on, like this morning. What are you saying, Freddie? You want attention? You want attention? Freddie, I'm trying to record here. Freddie, I'm trying to record here. Are you wanting to see me, or are you wanting to look out the window? Are you wanting to see me, or you want to look out the window? Right. So we find we find our overnight stops in 4 ways. First off, is Camper Stop book. Now this is what we use most often. We like having a physical copy that we can keep in the cab, that you don't have to rely on internet. You don't have a signal, you still have this. Secondly, we like to use the Camper Contact app. There's lots of apps out there, but that's the one that we use. Benefit of that is it gets constantly updated, so there's newer stops than may be listed in the book, and there's also the views by users. Thirdly, is just speaking to people. It's amazing the recommendations you get from actually just talking to people, because a lot of the people have just come from the direction you are going in, and the next place we are going to is actually one of their recommendations. Fourthly, is using Google Maps satellite. So just search the location you're going to, follow a lot of the small roads to nice interesting locations, whether it's by a lake, by trees, by the beach. The negative thing about that is it's not guaranteed that you're allowed to park there. However, we have not been moved on once, and it's resulting in staying in a lot of nice locations. So on to the next place.